What's up, everybody? Adam Kalish here from Media Buyer Academy, and I just got home from the gym, and we're going to be filming a day in the life of a media buyer today. So stay tuned. We'll hop right in. And we're back. And where we are right now is my home office. So I'm in my house. I have a husky over here. I got a corgi that's eyeing me down over there for some food. And this video, the day in the life of a media buyer, is actually my favorite video to record because this is the whole reason why I got involved into media buying was the lifestyle it provides. Okay, so there are in-person media buying gigs, which are all great if you want to be, in person in an office. But what we do at Media Buyer Academy is specialize more in the remote type of positions where you can actually, work from home like this and have a little bit more flexibility. So that's what I'm mainly talking about here is being a remote media buyer. So whether you're doing it full-time for a company, whether you're doing it freelancing, helping small businesses, having your own online business and growing your clientele, running ads for your clients. This is more referring to what that lifestyle kind of looks like. Okay, so what actually brought me to this world was about 7 or 8 years ago after I graduated college and got hit with the realization of the office. Because before then, I would only have temporary jobs. I was a server, different things like that. I was actually a bouncer at a club. Different jobs like that was a little bit more, flexible. It wasn't locked in 9 to 5. So when I started working 9 to 5, I had a realization that I wanted to find other avenues to make money with where I could manage my own time, have a little bit more flexibility. Because like I said, I have a dog here. So immediately my dog had to now be locked away for like 8 hours until I got home, which was kind of sad for her at the time. Also, I'm into fitness, so it makes it very difficult to, keep up with all your hobbies when you spend so much time away from home in an office, okay? So not to say you can't do it, but I'm not really like the 4 a.m. squad where I get up and before the sun's even up, I'm at the gym working out, then immediately go to the office, and then right after that have to come home, go to bed to, still get 8 hours of sleep. So I was looking for different avenues to make money. I found a way to make money from home, and it was learning how to run ads like this. At the time, I was starting my own social media marketing agency, building clientele, learning how to run ads. I later had another business that I had to learn how to advertise to actually grow that business. So I started spending years and years and years developing my skill set on how to actually effectively run social media ads to help companies, help myself. And this is where this whole idea of media buying came about, because this is definitely, without a doubt, the best possible career path that I would recommend to anyone that's interested in doing remote work, having more control over your income. I never wanted to be capped in a job where no matter how hard I worked, I couldn't make more money. I felt like if I did work harder and I wanted to grind it out and I had something coming up that I needed to pay for, I should be able to do that. So that's what brought me to this realm as well. So what media buying, what you're doing is just managing social media ads for a company. And what specifically the day in the life of a media buyer looks like is my own life. I'll break down how that actually works day to day. Now, depending on what your hobbies are and what you're interested in, it might be a little bit different, but the point of it is that as a remote media buyer, you can, schedule your life around what you actually like. So instead of waking up Monday morning with anxiety and worrying about the week ahead, you can actually wake up, feel good about your life, feel good about your career, do something that's important, that's fulfilling. Because what you do as a media buyer is super important for a company. Your advertising, helping them manage their ads, is helping them make more money, drive more revenue, bring more leads in, more traffic to their business. Without advertising, there is no business. So what you're doing actually matters. And that's why they give you a lot of flexibility and freedom with your life. You want to be in a specialty type position that has a lot of leverage. That's how you're going to get options. If you're in a position that can easily be fulfilled, that's not too important for the company, just kind of like paper pushers, just trying to, fulfill, then you probably have a lot less flexibility as far as your time wise. But the reason we have so much flexibility is because what you do is so important, and there's so few people that know how to do this and do this well, just because the education system's outdated and hasn't caught up for today's time, like the environment today. So in probably 10 years from now, there will be more college degrees for this. There will be more competition, of course, with anything. As time goes on, there will be more competition. But right now, our media buyers at Media Buyer Academy have so many different opportunities to them, and those that do know how to actually manage ads can capitalize greatly and have incomes that can only be seen with doctorate degrees. People without degrees are able to make that kind of income with this. So that's why we love it. So I'll kind of break down a little bit of my day in the life and then what it looks like day to day as a media buyer. So first thing in the morning, I'm starting to get up early. So I get up around like 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m. I don't have to shower and get out the door right away. I purposely get up early so I have some time to myself. I got a red light therapy over here, as you see. It's like a red light. I don't want to turn it on and blast your guys' eyes. But I usually sit in front of there, read a book. So I usually spend the first hour of my day kind of just hanging out, reading, calms my mind down for the day ahead. I can take my dogs out, go on a W, get like some air out there. As you know, I had to say W because if I say that the real word right here, this husky is going to be jumping off the walls. So I usually can take them out, get some fresh air, and then I head to the gym. Around like 7:30, I go to the gym. I'll be at the gym until like 9 or so and just enjoy my time, really. Another thing about media buying is you don't clock in or clock out. Typically, you'll have a couple set meetings in your day, but outside of that, you're not clocking in or clocking out. So you can, have some wiggle room there. So I get home around like 9 or so, and from there, I shower, get myself in order. Around like 9:30, 10, I clock in. And basically from there, I log into Ads Manager. So where you actually do the job of a media buyer, instead of going to, let's say, facebook.com, you go to business.facebook.com, and it's called an Ads Manager. And in there, you manage all the ads for a business. The business gives you access to their ad account. And in there, you're managing their social media ads, checking up on the ads that are running. Something also super cool about media buying is when you're not working, the ads are still running 24/7. So you have a lot of leverage with your time as well. So you log in, check up on the ads that have been running the past few days, seeing the results that they have gotten. And based on what you know as a media buyer, you make decisions based on that. So if an ad is doing well based on certain things, you could put more of the advertising budget into it, raise it up, and get more results. Based on some data, if it's not doing good, you might lower that budget down, put it into other ads that are doing very well. Okay, so you tweak up some ads, you choose who to show the ad to primarily. I'll have another video breaking down more of like what it actually looks like to do media buying, but in this video, it's more of like the day-to-life. So check up on the ads, see what's going on, maybe work for an hour or so on there, set everything up to launch again, publish those ads, and then you're kind of hands off. So from there, I usually will take the dogs back out, go get some fresh air. If I need to run some errands, I'll go do that. Handle what I need to do in my day-to-day, or maybe film great content like this for people interested in getting into this career. So from there, maybe midday, I come back, have my team meetings on Zoom. As you can see here, I hop on Zoom with the team. And as a media buyer, you work very collaboratively with the marketing team. So as a media buyer, you're responsible for running the ads and showing the ads to the right people. But other people on the team are responsible for actually filming the ads and responsible for building the websites, landing pages, funnels. If you guys don't know what those are, it's just where you go from the ad, the actual platform. Once you hit the Learn More button, you guys will notice, like next time I invite you, when you see an ad on social media, hit the Learn More button. Where you go from that button is what I'm talking about. It's typically a landing page talking about the product or service that was shown in the ad. So you work in a team collaboratively. You let the team know, hey, this ad is doing very well. Let's get some more ads together like this. The actual website designers, hey, this website's converting very well. Let's keep it or do things similar. And you work collaboratively. So it's a very fun career. After my couple meetings in the day, I'll do some market research, see what competitors are running, what ads the competitors are running, check up on other things like different marketing things that are coming out, different platforms to run ads on. We run ads on Meta, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Google. There's also Kick streaming platforms, Twitch TV. These are coming out with big advertising platforms. So I might read up on what's coming there and new updates coming to social media advertising because things are always updating in social media. So I pay attention to market trends, see what competitors are doing, check up on other platforms, some successful tips, maybe have one last meeting in the day. I'm able to hang out with my wife, So I'm married now. Now I don't have any kids yet, but I'll be able to have that time freedom to spend time with them. If my kid has a dance recital or a baseball game, I'll be able to go to that, still do my job. And the last thing about this, why it's so great, is traveling. I remember when I was working 9 to 5, travel was super difficult. It was the hardest thing. You'd have to wait months, call off work, and hopefully your boss approves it. Maybe last minute they change their mind. But with media buying, you don't have to ask for permission. If you want to go on a vacation or go on a trip, you just go. You know, you could wake up. They don't require you to be in a certain location. You just wake up, bring your laptop because you have to do your job still. But you could leave, run some ads on the plane. I get Wi-Fi, just manage some ads. I get off the plane, go eat something. I travel to Europe often, so that's something like I would go eat at a cafe, maybe go back to a hotel, check up on some ads, get on my meetings, and then go explore the city. And that's the best part about this. It gives you so much freedom with that kind of lifestyle that if you're someone out there that hasn't been able to travel as much as you want, maybe look into this career, because not only are you going to make really good money, but you also have a lot of freedom in that sense. So me and my wife travel a lot. I've been to a ridiculous amount of countries in the last few years. I just came back from Italy, actually. Italy, Ireland, and Austria. A few months before that, I was in Brazil. So we're always, around last year, Spain, different things like that. So I definitely highly recommend media buying. Around 4 or 5, I'm pretty much done for the day, and I'm already home, so I don't have to commute. From there, I go explore, do something with my wife, hang out a little bit, relax, whatever it might be. You can do whatever you want. So the potential downsides with this is you have too much time sometimes. So that's kind of a tongue twister, time sometimes. So you have to, have hobbies to do things that you want to do, but those that are in an office probably wish they had too much time. So that's all for this video, guys. That's kind of how the day in the life of a media buyer works. It's super fun career, super interesting. You're not dreading your day, and you're not looking at the clock to go home because you're already home. So that's all for this video. If you guys want to be a media buyer, I'm telling you, don't miss out on this if you guys are. In 10 years from now, it's going to be a lot more competition. It'll look a lot differently. But right now, you could have a lot of freedom with your time and make serious income. So watch some of our other videos talking about media buying. This one's just day in the life. And if you're interested in becoming a media buyer, hit the free presentation below. It's just a free seminar explaining a little bit more about the career and how you can capitalize on it and a little bit about that. And if it makes sense after the video, you can apply to work with Media Buyer Academy. But just wanted to give you guys some more information on the day in the life. So without further ado, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Love you all. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you later. Peace.